This is the next episode of Talk and Draw. If you haven't seen the first one that I did on Cairo, you can go and watch that. Um, but this character's name is Keshawn. He is the oldest of the three brothers, my three MCs of Cloudburst. And one of the first things that Keshawn notices that he has to be is one, the protection of his brothers. Like, he has to make sure his brothers are safe and he's there for them at any given point, right? That's just a given to him. But throughout the story, he's going to learn that he has to be that moral support. Like, it's not enough just to protect them, right? He has to be able to keep their peace and, or at least try. That's what he feels like. That's like a selfish thing that he feels like that he has to do. Because there's no one else, right? There's no one else above him that's going to be making sure that's happening. There's no one else besides him that is going to be looking out for his brothers, or at least that's what he feels like, right? Because it's just like, if you leave the house, right, and you have like two other siblings with you, you are responsible for them, right? You know, or at least that's what you feel like, even if they're like, responsible for themselves. But if you're the oldest, most of the time that's what you're thinking, right? Especially in like serious situations or situations that you're not even supposed to be in, but what you're thinking about is, oh, I gotta make sure they're good at this given moment, right? So these are the type of things that Keshawn thinks about whenever they're going on missions or fighting against monsters or whatever. But at the same time, when you're the one being that moral support for everyone else and being that protection and trying to hold things down in dire situations, you don't have that for yourself, right? There's no one who's looking out for you. And Cairo sees this early on, right? He's thinking about pretty much everybody, but he notices that Keshawn doesn't have someone, in his corner to be able to, let him know everything's okay. And as the older brother, Keshawn he's stubborn, right? So when Cairo's trying to, be that support for him, he's telling him off like, I'm good, what I'm saying? I appreciate you trying to do this for me, but what I'm saying, I don't need it, what I'm saying? I'm good. Or he tries to keep that image, what I'm saying? He tries not to show any like signs of emotion or anything around his brothers. But when he's alone, it gets to him. Like, if Cairo went to him and was trying to make sure everything was okay and being that emotional support for him, then it gets to him. He thinks about it and everything, right? But when it's like actually happening, what I'm saying, he's trying to act all tough and stuff like that and act like nothing's getting to him and stuff like that, because he wants to still hold that image for his brothers. It's like whenever you see something, like if you see somebody always being strong and tough and everything, it's hard for you to see them at a weak point or whatever, right? It's hard for you to be like, oh, they don't go through this like everybody else does. So Keshawn knows that, so he tries to keep that image for his brothers. But he definitely does go through a lot of stuff, and it does get hard at times for him, especially with a lot of stuff he's gonna go through. But his brothers, hold it together for him. But overall, Keshawn is a powerhouse, right? If he's in a fight or a battle, he's most likely winning. He's the muscle in the group. But yeah, I don't want to continue. It's so hard to speak on this. It's hard to I gotta y'all watching. I'm doing like multiple takes when I'm doing this, bro, because I gotta make sure I'm not saying the wrong things so don't spoil the story and stuff like that. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed this. For the people who enjoyed these videos, hopefully y'all enjoyed it. And yeah, man, go read Cloudburst if you want to see more of the story, because I'm not gonna be spoiling stuff in these, or at least I'm not gonna try to. At least I'm gonna be trying to make sure I'm not saying stuff that's crazy on the plot points and stuff like that. But yeah, go read Cloudburst. It's on Webtoon, and yeah, more videos on the way. It's your boy TCM Tay, and I'm out.